Tony Abbott's list of Labor policies he'll repeal if elected Prime Minister got longer today. Newly passed legislation to roll back the private health insurance rebate for middle and upper income earners will deliver billions to the budget bottom line. But the opposition leader says he'll give it back if elected, opening up another vitriolic day in Parliament. Political correspondent Tom Ingleton reports from Canberra.
Tony Abbott fought the government's plans to means test the health insurance rebate. Now that it's been legislated,
is I-71, noes 70.
He says he'll repeal it.
We will restore the rebate in government as soon as we can.
But there's no surprise in that, Mr Speaker, because, of course, they've never seen a tax dollar they didn't want to give to a billionaire if they possibly could.
And the Prime Minister's painting Mr Abbott's announcement as economically irresponsible.
That is, he is adding to his $70 billion black hole, $70 billion now and counting, as a result of the pledge that he has made today.
But leadership tensions continue to hijack whatever momentum the government was hoping to gain from its legislative win today.
Did Julia Gillard show you internal Labor polling just before Kevin Rudd was ousted?
No, she did not.
Labor's fighting anonymous suggestions from within its own ranks that Julia Gillard's campaign against Kevin Rudd went on longer than she's admitted.
Were you shown Labor Party polling comparing his leadership to Julia Gillard's?
No.
Did you hear anybody talking about that polling?
No.
Did you see that polling?
No.
The public defence of the Prime Minister's feeding private speculation that Kevin Rudd could be looking for a comeback.
Did the Prime Minister ever show you the polling?
I'm here to discuss the 60th anniversary of Australia-German relations.
Are your speechwriters working on a victory speech?
It's a very important relationship for Australia.
The opposition's certainly doing its part to destabilise Julia Gillard's leadership, continuing to pursue the Prime Minister over the Australia Day violence and investigations into Labor MP Craig Thompson by Fair Work Australia. Today, one of that organisation's bosses agreed with one of the opposition's accusations.
I acknowledge that on the face of it, the inquiries and subsequent investigations have taken an unreasonably long time, raising legitimate questions.
But crucially for the Prime Minister, Ms O'Neill scotched opposition accusations of political interference.
I have absolutely no reason to conclude that there has been any such interference in the investigations.
That line of attack came to a shuddering halt today, repudiated in Senate estimates.
But the opposition continued its attack anyway.
What is preventing her from contacting Fair Work Australia to ask them to resolve the unacceptable delay in the investigation of the member for Dobell?
What pathetic muckraking this is.
The Prime Minister tried to stick to economic policy.
And there is no amount of muckraking or trawling of irrelevancies that will distract us from that path. The muckraking...
It was soon bogged down by opposition interjections.
I merely said she's standing in that muck.
To use the word muck in one way can be quite different from using it as part of the word muckraking.
I'm interested in the term muck-raking as distinct from standing in muck to rake it. Could you also define that?
Another mucky day in Parliament. Tom Ingleton, Late Line.